Hello guys, Crispy here and welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm gonna be testing the RX 580 in Call of Duty Warzone Season 6. I am running it with a Ryzen 7 3700X and 16 gigs of RAM. You only need something like a Ryzen 3 3100 if you want to achieve the same FPS with this GPU, because that CPU won't bottleneck it. We're of course running the latest drivers from AMD as well, Adrenaline 2020 20.9.2. This one is the XFX GTS version, and it's also the 8GB model. You can see it right there. Let's get right into it. Okay, so let's go over the settings right now. I'm playing it. Can I go over? What is going on? Why can't I click anything? Okay, I can't click graphics for some reason. I'm playing right now at 1080p. I'm also going to be testing the game at 1440p, and we're using the low settings except for the texture resolution, which doesn't really affect your FPS, and it will make your game look a lot better. Like, you lose 1 or 2 FPS coming from very low to high, so might as well just use high. If you have the 4GB variant, just keep it on low maybe. Everything else is set to the lowest settings or disabled because we're testing low right now. Alright, so here we go. The circle is actually around downtown, so this is bad, kind of. That probably means that there's a lot of people dropping here. I don't like that because I usually test here because it's kind of a demanding area, I think. Alright, oh boy, okay, yeah, tons of people. Oh my god, alright, that's really bad, guys. I'm gonna start counting our FPS. We got a Bison, yes, very good gun. Right, so last time that I tested this game with the 580 was actually in Season 1. I thought I had made a lot more videos on it in Warzone, but no, I haven't. So, yeah, sorry for that. That video is kind of outdated, and I was getting like 120 FPS in Season 1 with this GPU using these settings that we're using right now. And now you can see that it's nowhere near 120 FPS. Like, maybe the maximum FPS will be at 120, but this is extremely more demanding than back when the game came out, which sucks to see because I think with the 570 it's kind of still the same for some reason, as well as the 1050 Ti, and those lower end GPUs are running this game the same. But the higher end ones that I have, at least, they are struggling a lot more here in the newer seasons. As you can see right here, this is the most demanding spot in downtown, at least in the streets areas, and we're dropping into the low 80s, which is not bad. Oh boy, okay. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad right now. I don't want to do this. I just want to get out of here, guys. I don't really care. I have tried to make this video like 3 or 4 times already, and I've been dying in the first minute every single time, so I'm kind of annoyed by that, and I just want to test the game here in the 580 and see how it does. Yeah, don't want to die right now. Oh boy, there's a guy right there. Now, I would probably take this shot, you know, I saw the guy there, but, yeah, let's just keep it safe, guys. Yeah, we're still getting like 100 plus in some areas, which is not bad at all. I like this, you know, it's still a smooth experience. There's no stutter to speak of as well, which is great and what you want. But if you have a high refresh rate monitor, it's not gonna utilize it as well as it did back like 5 or 6 months ago when the game released. So just keep that in mind. It sucks a lot, you know, to see the game's getting more and more demanding with the seasons. Although this is not as good as it was, it's still great performance. You could play like this all day, I think. It still feels way smoother than like 60 Hz and 60 FPS, so that's okay to me. Okay, maybe that's enough. I don't know. I want to test 1440p and I don't really want to die too soon, so maybe we're gonna do that right now. We took a little stroll here. We got 98 FPS on average, so that's a drop of 20 FPS or 22 FPS coming from Season 1. Right, we're now playing at 2560 by 1440 resolution using the same low settings with high textures. You can see that we still have plenty of VRAM, so we can actually use the high textures, and we're dropping from 60. We did not drop from 60 whatsoever back when I last tested this game, so it's a night and day difference here at 1440p. We were getting like 70 FPS on average or something like that, 1% lows in the 60s, I believe, and now it's bad. It's way worse right now. This is not really a very smooth experience anymore. It's still okay. You could still play like this. It's kind of the same as the GTX 1650 Super, which this GPU actually outperformed by a lot back when the game released again. Oh boy, okay, this is bad. I should not be doing this. I really want to get a kill, by the way. Oh gosh, I'm thirsty for that. But now, we gotta keep on moving here, keep on testing the GPU. Okay, in some areas you can actually get 70 plus FPS. We're even touching 80 FPS here. But you know that it will drop from 60 FPS, so it's not really a very recommendable experience. Because, well, it's a first-person shooter. You want your FPS to be very consistent, of course, and always above 60 is what you should aim for. So I don't think 1440p is a very good idea to play with the RX 580. Unfortunately, it was very capable back when the game launched again, but yeah, with all of the updates, they just broke the game's optimization for some reason. Like, who the heck does that, and what for? So something fishy and something very wrong is going on with this game's optimization with every single season. I think from season 4 to season 5 and season 6 it didn't really change too much, and they did fix... oh god, okay, no, that guy's just camping there. I don't want this. As I was saying, they did fix the stuttering issues, because when I was playing on high settings in season 4 I had massive stuttering issues. Like every 5 seconds the game would stutter, and it was noticeable and very distracting. But now they have fixed that. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop it right there. We got 75 FPS average, 56 1% lows. Well, the averages were pretty good actually, you know, not gonna lie. It's kind of a smooth experience still. Alright, here we go. We're now on the high settings at 1080p resolution. As you can see, pretty much everything is maxed out right here except for these settings, because I don't like them. They don't really affect your FPS by too much, by the way, so if you want to enable them you'll lose like 1 or 2 frames, so it's not really a big deal. I don't like them, so I will personally turn them off. Oh my god, what the hell? What are you doing? Oh my... Alright, well, let's see. Yeah, the guy was just there. He threw a fart grenade and I couldn't even make it to the most demanding area. Okay, so I think there's, oh boy, like 4, 5 people going to downtown. Maybe someone is behind me as well. I don't know. Let's just go. Let's just drop right now. I don't think anybody dropped in this general area, so we might be fine here. Okay, high settings. All right, here we go. It seems like it's a little bit slower, definitely, but it's still a good experience right here, and the game is not stuttering whatsoever. At least not in these like 10 seconds that we've seen so far. Yeah, the frame time and frame rate graphs are really flat. We got like a couple of spikes there, but not noticeable at all, and they weren't really spikes, they were more like waves or whatever. Yeah, anyways, let's just keep on moving. I really need a weapon, by the way. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, there's a chest right there. Good stuff, let's do this. Oh, we got a revolver. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted, game. Thank you so much. We're gonna check out the most demanding street here in downtown right now, guys. Let's do this. We're getting 70s. 1% lows are above 60 right now. We haven't really seen it dropping from 70, I believe. So that's a good experience. If you have a 60 Hz or 75 Hz monitor and you want to max out this game, or almost max it out, it's a very playable experience still. We got a stutter there, by the way. Maybe it was rendering something into the memory or whatever, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe we're actually getting out of VRAM. So minimum FPS here in downtown, 64, 63, 61 there. Not bad. It's a decent experience. I forgot to use this actually. Let's just go. Another stutter there. Alright, I'm not liking this anymore. It's becoming a little bit stuttery, but it's still okay. It's not as bad as previous seasons, definitely, but it's not as smooth as, for example, GTX 1650 Super, which didn't stutter whatsoever, I believe. But maybe these were just one-offs, I don't know. Inside of the bank, it doesn't really drop too much. As you can see, high 60s, mid 60s maybe at the minimum. And I got flashbacks of the previous game, so I'm just gonna move away from the bank. That's probably for the best, right? So far so good. We've seen like 3 or 4 stutters here, which... oh god, another one. I think it's not fixed for AMD cards. I don't know. I'll have to see with the RX 5700 XT. That one was the like most stuttery experience that I've seen here in Warzone, at least in Season 4 or Season 5. So I'm keen to see if they fixed it for that GPU. Okay, should we do this guy? Okay, you know what? It's a good thing that I had a silencer on there. So I also have a silencer in this one. That's good. Okay. Our average FPS though are pretty good. I like the experience here. It's smooth. If it wasn't for those like little stutters, it would be a very good experience. Always above 60 FPS as well. So no complaints aside from that again. Anyways, it's time for 1440p, 80 FPS average. Still pretty playable, you know. Alright, here we go, 2560 by 1440 using the high settings without the cache spot shadows and cache sun shadows. Start counting our FPS, hopefully it fixes the stutters. We're below 60 FPS pretty much like 80% of the time or something like that. Not the greatest thing in the world. Yeah, a couple of spikes there in the frame time graph, but I didn't really feel those to be honest. But this is smooth right now. This is definitely smooth, okay? No problems in terms of stutters. So it's a quick fix there. And we're getting 43. We got a little stutter as well. Okay, so 1% low set. Oh boy, never mind everything I said. Okay, the game's just broken, I think. Just play on low settings. The game still looks good if you leave the textures on high, so I just play like that to avoid these issues. Oh, it sucks to see this, man. The NVIDIA cards that I tested so far don't have this issue. The 580 does. Look at that. It's pretty bad. Okay, all right, so now it's finally time to actually try to get a kill, because I think the video is pretty much done at this point. You should play on low, don't play on high. At 1440p it stays below 60 FPS on average, almost touching 60 though, but yeah, it isn't quite enough for that. But I guess it's expected coming from the RX 580. It's not really a 1440p card, although it could be a budget 1440p gamer if you want it to be. Like if you want to aim for 60 FPS at 1440p with lower settings, it can actually do it in a lot of games.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
Jesus, just shut up with the enemy UAV. I've heard it like 6 times already. Just in this. Oh god. Should we? Another UAV? Seriously? Get over here, boy. Get over here. You know you want to. Okay, alright. Well, this is not bad. What are you doing, buddy? What are you... I don't understand what he's doing. Okay, oh, he died with the explosion. Well, that was interesting. There's a sniper guy over there. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, please stop the UAVs. God damn it, dude. Seriously. Oh, boy. Okay, just shoot him. Let's go. This gun is actually pretty decent. We got a scope here. Oh, he's being killed by another guy. Okay, well, that's a little bit scary. Okay, I'm gonna venture into there. Oh, boy, what the heck are you doing? Jesus, dude. The guy was just waiting for me. Look at that. Oh my gosh, such skill, guys. 57 FPS average, 41 1% lows, almost a 60 FPS average. And if it wasn't for the stutters, I would call this like 100% playable. Although, again, you should aim for 60 plus in a first-person shooter like Warzone. Thank you very much for watching this video, my friends. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll hopefully catch you guys in the next one. Today, as always, I love you all. Bye-bye.